going on, everybody? It's Shadow back with another Watcher Realms video. Thank you. Anyways, man, real quick, do me a favor, like the video, man. Other than that, I appreciate you guys so much. And a heads up before I start this video, if you guys got any questions or anything you want me to make a video on, just let me know, man. I'm trying to do videos as much as I can, trying to get as much content out there. So just let me know if there's something in particular you want me to make a video on, and we shall get it done. Okay. All right, guys. So in today's video, what I want to do is I want to take a look at epic heroes. Okay, in particular, the epic heroes that I think that you guys should probably be spending your time on, that are pretty much worthy. So first off, if you got a Deimos, okay, now mine's not the best built, but this is not what we're talking about. But Deimos is an incredible epic hero. Okay, at by far he does more damage than my Salazar, even with this gear on, okay, and my Salazar has this gear on, he like four times more damage than my Salazar does in Guild Boss. So any enemy, in particular like a Guild Boss or a boss that you can constantly keep damaging on, he is going to be the best hero for that. Okay. Next up, we got Vortex, in my opinion, the best healer in the game. You will see a lot of strategies on Gear Rate 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter. You'll see a lot of strategies with everybody incorporating Vortex because he is just that good. Okay? He is an HP based healer, which are in the end game the best healers in the game. So his heals scale on his health. If you got his skills up as well, like these right here, that's just going to help him and allow him to do even more heals as well as his awakenings, you know. So he is a great hero. Deimos, you don't even really need any awakenings to get this guy to be a beast. Period. He's just already naturally that. But if you do have it, even better, even better. Let's take another look here at Medan. Okay, I'm sure from last week, a lot of people try to get arrogance. A lot of people try to get Razak, and they ended up getting a buttload of Medans. But don't be mad, man. If as long as you got about, I believe, six of her, you can totally awaken five her and everything. But she is a great hero. She's a great healer, great hero. I would definitely invest in her. Now Wrath. I'm sure everybody's done told you about Wrath. I'm sure you heard it around. He's a free epic lore that you get, I believe, on your 14th day of signing in. He is totally worth all the awakenings. He's totally worth all the skill ups, all the promotions you can get on him. He is a great epic lore hero for one of the best DPS factions. He pairs greatly along with Deimos. So if you have him, Deimos, and a Salazar, because he's also in the same faction in Guild Boss, you're going to be doing a nice bit more damage than what you would without them. Um, Now, what I did do personally was I awakened for him. Okay, I use all my little free epic stones that you can, awaken somebody with for free on him, because real quick, show you coming up soon, you get a free Wrath Soul Stone. Okay, so I use four epic Soul Stones on him, and then when I get this one right here, I saved this one in particular just because I know we got this free one coming in about 5 more days, so I can awaken five him. And like I said, man, great survivability, great damage. He's a fuck. I mean, he's a lord. Excuse me, he's a lord, and he's just really good, man. And when I say survivability at Awaken 5, he has great survivability. You can throw him in arenas with no healer to start tanking and blocking and doing damage on the first enemy coming out for like sustained damage. And then like, let's take a look real quick. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you look here, a lot of people are using Wrath, man. A lot of people are using Wrath. Let me refresh and get another look here. Wrath. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he is a great for arenas, and he's also just a lord, and he has a great faction. All right. Also, guys, Mary. Mary is very useful. She's very unique in this game. Okay, not a lot of heroes that I've seen can do what she does, and particularly her slow. She can slow and freeze enemies. It's very helpful in a lot of different. For me in particular, Gear Raid 1 came in super handy. Throughout the campaign, she came in super handy. So I really like Mary. I think a lot of people probably like Mary. You'll see her in arenas as well. She can stop enemies from getting to your crystal to do damage for a certain period of time, allowing you to do more damage, or just holding off your enemies in arena from getting to your crystal while your other team, if they don't have a Mary, the enemies are already there attacking theirs. So that little edge can give you a good edge in arenas. So definitely Mary is definitely one I want you guys to pay attention to, and because she's awesome. Now Iona, she is a great mage. If you don't have a legendary mage, if you got $5, man, get Iona. She is super worth it. If you have her without spending any money, you just summon her. Great. Okay, I got her awakened a bit as well. I was able to summon her a few times, and I believe I did use the Epic Soul Stone to get to Awaken 3 for this nice increase of damage from her Starburst by 50%, which is just more damage, man. She's a great epic mage. She does good damage. She has a nice slow. She can go to two different factions, which is very helpful. If you don't know, the more factions one of these characters can get to, the better. Okay, because that gives them more opportunity for a epic lord to boost their power and their basic attributes. That also allows you to use them in more content. I believe it's called where are we at here? I believe it's called the faction trials. You can use them on different stages. That allows them. So yeah, man, Iona is a great epic mage, probably the best epic mage. Probably not. I'm sure there's some epic mage lords that are probably do a better job than her. But as far as my epic mages go, she's definitely my best one. Okay. Also, Isolde, great epic defender. If you guys had the chance to get her, which a lot of you guys probably did because they had a little event where you can collect shards. She is a great defender. She's also a lord, and she gives out a good bonus. Her faction is a decent faction, the northern faction. She can pair along with Vortex. She can pair along with Medan. She pairs great along with Valkyrie. She's just like their faction is all about, in my opinion, surviving. Okay, like Valkyrie, she resurrects people if they die in her lane. She does nice defense, give a great defensive shield with her ultimate here. It's great defensive shield. Yeah, overall, just a solid defender and a great epic. Okay, now we're going to talk about Dolores. If you guys don't know, Dolores is probably, from what I hear from a bucket, I'm sure you guys probably heard that name before, but she's probably the best character in the game. Um, that's up to a debate, but she is a very good at what she does, and what she does do is she gives an inspiration bonus. Okay, and that inspiration bonus gives an attack bonus to your any heroes in range of her. Okay, so when you place them down, you see the little green boxes. Any heroes you have that you can place anywhere around here, and one of those green boxes are going to receive this 40% inspiration whenever she does her ultimate. I do have her skills maxed out. I only have Awakening 1, but Awakening 1, you get that extra 20% inspirations, which is great. So, yeah, guys, that just means more damage. But, yeah, guys, she is a great epic hero. Definitely worth investing in. Now, let's talk about Baron. Okay, Baron comes in handy. It's pretty selective, but I found out he comes in handy if you are trying to get through Gear Raid 2. He has a certain stat on his skills that allows him to have unyielding, a certain passive. The unyielding allows him to stay alive. Right now on my Baron, he's able to stay alive for 7 seconds, and when unyielding ends, it deals AOE damage. Okay, that's very good for surviving on Gear Raid 2 if you need an extra bit of time, especially when you get into the higher Gear Raid 2 stages, such as like I think it's 19, you're going to find out all the strategies you look up pertain to having a Decimus as well as a Baron to pass. But yeah, he's a great defender for Gear Raid 2. Nothing else really in between that, in my opinion. You probably could use them in some campaign, but there's definitely better ones than that. But Gear Raid 2, solid pick there. Okay, let's talk about Oled. He's hard to get, but I'm sure a few people got him. Not a few, I'm sure quite a few people got him during the last summoning event. Um, he was the epic that got boosted 10 times. It felt more like it didn't get boosted 10 times, but I did get lucky and summon him with a legendary crystal. I only had two. He was my second one. If you guys want to see that video, I can put it up. I never made a video about it because it was only two draws. My first one was a blue, and then, excuse me, my first one was I forget who it was, maybe Medan or somebody, but my second one was him. But anyways, I got his max up skills up because he's a very good defender, the best defender in the game, by the way. Everybody said this is a should have been somebody who should have been a legendary, but he's an epic, and he also belongs to the Northern faction. Like I said, that Northern faction is all about survivability, not a bad faction at all. Okay, now let's get into. I'm gonna probably say this is gonna be the last one I want to put on this list, but definitely not least is Maul. Okay, Maul is very good. At first, I didn't really like him. I didn't see what people were saying. They're like, "Oh, he's really great. This, that, and the third." I'm like, I don't really see it. But when I got his awakenings up and I started putting better gear on him, now especially that I got him awakening 5, at awakening 3, when he can inflict that slow, and then at awakening 5, you get his cost down. It's just so much better. And also at awakening 1, you get that little freeze from his ultimate. He just becomes such a better epic, man, in my opinion. But he does do decent damage. He has good splash AoE damage. I use him in Gear Raid too. So far, him and my Nyx are my outlane heroes. I have him on the left side, Nyx on the right side, and they can clear any enemies that I need them to clear, as long as I can get the ultimate up and have them out and ready. Right now I got past stage 18 with him on my team, and yeah, he's just a great epic to have. So if you have them all, rejoice because he's definitely comes in handy. I do want to give a little mini shout out to Brienne. A lot of people give her some hate, but I found out that she's pretty good. Not the best, but she's definitely great. I would say Toriel's a bit better for the simple fact she can go to 2 different factions, and also she can shoot with her ultimate anywhere on the map, which comes in handy, especially during Void Rift challenges. So if you don't know, in Void Rift challenges, you can attack the boss, from a distance, and you get a chance to kill the boss because throughout the stage, as the stage is going, the boss can constantly do damage to you. Sometimes they're summoning other enemies, but if you can get that boss out of here, you don't got to worry about that anymore. And Toriel is the one to be able to do that with. Okay. But yeah, guys, so that's about all the epics that I would suggest. If you do have, definitely put some love into, that I found are my favorite ones. There are other epics on this list as well as rares on this list that are very good. Um, but like I said, I'm doing epic only right now. And also, a good thing to mention, I wouldn't suggest putting too much love into her, but her passive allows you to restore 13 costs for all allies every 30 seconds. Right now, I got it down to 29 seconds. Basically, that means that every 29 seconds, she's going to give me an extra 13 cost points for me to summon somebody. I did use her in my Gear Raid 1 to help get some of my higher cost heroes out quicker. She is a great hero to mention, but like I said, she doesn't need any love put into her to do what she does best. But anyways, if you found this video helpful, man, I hope you already liked the video. But if not, like the video, man. Come on, man. Show your boy some love. But until next time, it's your boy Shadow, and I'm out.